Well, what did you see out there today after a couple days on field and off day yesterday?
Yeah, with the guys were in here early today studying film. It's, they're back in the saddle now. The hottest day that we've had probably in 2 years, but I thought they responded well. First period of team wasn't great, our team run period, but then after that they seemed to pick it up.
Is there a lot of kind of pivoting during practice with the conditions, or do you pretty much have a good plan laid out?
No, I mean, we were out here, a little over an hour, about an hour and 20 minutes. Some of it being pre-practice and walkthroughs and things of that nature, and what we call early outs. That was a big portion, and then of course 15-minute stretch, and then went into once we start, we're going. We worked about an hour solid, and each one got about 25 reps apiece, which is plenty with the drill work.
Coach, non-football related, but you spent a lot of years in Edmonton, and everybody's talking about the heat this week. Supposed to get up to 36, 37 today. You're from South Pittsburgh.
That's right.
Gets pretty hot there, gets pretty humid. How does it compare? And as a coach, when your players are out here with all that gear on and stuff, I mean, what are you looking for? Can they handle it?
Well, they needed it. They needed it in case it's warm on game day, because we've not felt this type of heat at camp at all. It's not been one hot day. It's the hottest days we've had have been indoors, and so it was good to get out there and feel that heat today. And like I say, I think after they got going, they responded well. It took us a while to get going.
How does this heat compare to where you're from?
You know what? I mean, it's not quite as hot and it's not quite as humid, but I love the fact that it's a little bit humid, because that way they lose that water, and then they have to keep replenishing the water, and they have to basically react while losing the sweat and that type of thing. So it's good for us.
The Red Blacks, a quarterback, I don't know if you're going to face Drew Brown, but I think you know Drew Brown pretty well from that game last year.
Well, I mean, we played against him twice. I mean, he's a good player. He certainly did some real good things at Winnipeg, and he's done some real good things, in Ottawa. Whether or not, he's in I really don't know. I've been trying to find out and read if he's in the concussion protocol or whatever. But, that was a big hit that he took. But we'll be prepared either way.
Are he and Crum kind of in the same vein where, they got that mobility and they can throw?
They both are very, very mobile. They're able to move around if they need to. I feel like, the Brown kid's more of the passer than the other young man. The other young man you have to defend him, because he will, he's not going to slide either. I mean, he's going to go and take his shots and put his shoulders down and get the extra 3 or 4 yards. So we've got our hands full either way.
Another test like you had against the Lions, I think at the time you faced the number 1 back in the league. The Rock is number 2.
Yeah, he's a good player. A lot of people, his first year in the league, so a lot of people don't know who he is. But I told him today, I'm like, right now he's playing at a dynamic a level as anybody in the league, mate. Probably the best in the league right now. He catches the ball in the backfield. He certainly can run. I mean, he's 220 pounds. So, I mean, he's got a lot of twitch to him.
Did you feel that maybe the game in Vancouver, your rush numbers was more by committee, that was your best rush game, but
yeah,
did you see a bit of a spark maybe from KB?
Well, we certainly need to run the ball. We got 2 good backs. We've got guys that know how to run the ball. We got a good offensive line. It's we can't play from behind. We've got to make sure that we give them enough touches, because again, we've got to have time of possession, because when we've got the ball, they don't have the ball, and so if we do that, they don't have a chance to score if we can control the ball more. So we've certainly got to get KB involved. That was part of our processes of trying to go through and during the bye week to try to get a little bit better at it. So again, as you mentioned, it was a little bit better. We need a little bit more from our run game, though.
For 2 days on field practices, what have you seen from Zach Mathis?
Well, he's an extremely large target. He runs probably a step better than I thought he did. He's got tremendous hands. He's 6'6", 220, 25 pounds, and can really move around. So, I mean, he's a guy that, I don't know, I'm not going to put a timeline on when he'll be on the roster or anything like that, but he's going to be in shape so that if and when he is put in the roster, then he'll be ready.
Is a guy like Justin McInnis in BC kind of like the ceiling for what you'd like to see?
Well, I mean, body type wise, you sit there, Justin, he's done a good job of developing into one of the top receivers in our league. Arguably he's the top or second best, guy in the league numbers wise. So, I mean, he's got the same type big frame. He catches the ball certainly like him, but I don't want to pigeonhole him into being this or being that. Just be himself.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.